Are you looking for the ultimate travel gift? Well, look no further because this video is going to be the ultimate travel gift guide for you, where I unveil the must-have travel essentials for any traveler. Hey travel lovers, welcome to A Wanderlust for Life. I'm Jessica and I moved to Amsterdam in 2014 and I travel around Europe a lot, and sometimes I even do the long haul flights to Asia. So today I thought I would use my extensive travel expertise to help you find the perfect gift for your favorite traveler on your Christmas list. In this guide, I have over 20 items at various price points, and the last one is my absolute favorite and it's very inexpensive. So let's dive into it. I'm going to be covering these 4 basic categories just to stay organized. So first up is essentials for traveling. And because we all live in a digital age, having power is essential, right? Like right after your phone, you need to make sure your phone is charged. So that's why I recommend power banks. So I carry these 2 nowadays. So for a long time I would carry this one, and this is a 20,000 milliamp version, and I always go with Anker. It is my favorite battery company, power company, I don't know what you would want to call it, but Sean started using these first and I'm obsessed. So this one has 2 USB chargers, and then you can charge it via USB-C or micro USB, and there's different versions out there. Nowadays I travel with this baby. So it is a baby, like look how small it is. So this is the Anker Nano power bank, and as soon as I saw this available, I loved the idea of it. So like I said, I always travel with this, but when I go around with my small purse, and I feel like everybody has a small something they carry around, especially when traveling, right? And you don't want something so heavy. So this is perfect. At 5,000 milliamps, it's not going to get you up to 100%, but it will save you in a pinch. And also it just gives you that little extra juice. What is really interesting about this is it has this flip up plug for your phone. So they do offer it in USB-C because I use Android, and also Lightning. And then you charge it via the side right here for USB-C. And then there is a battery gauge right here so you can check the levels on the front. It is very lightweight. It goes in anywhere. It's about the size of maybe 2 lipsticks and certainly smaller than most people's keys. So it is a perfect thing to take on the go with you. And now I travel with both at the same time. Next up is a packable tote. So I love taking these with me, and this depends on what kind of traveler your person is, but if they like to go places and they like to bring home presents, this is the way to go. So one way that I might do this is I will pack one bag, pop this in it because it's so lightweight and it packs down to basically nothing. And a little secret that you can share with your favorite traveler is once you pack your bag, if it's a rolly case, pack it completely, set it on its wheels, give it a little shimmy, and then you can stuff this in the top. Like, I've never been able to pack my bag so much that I can't put something, like unzip the top part and shove it on in. So this is just great for bringing back little extras or bringing back your clothes in this one because it's soft, and then the souvenirs in the checked bag. And this way you can have a carry-on or check a bag and then carry this on as your carry-on bag. This goes for absolutely anywhere, but I figure it's worth adding to the list because even common sense needs a little reminding sometimes. Just a packable shopping bag. The reason I love recommending these, and I will always recommend these, is because, well, you shop everywhere. So it's perfect for grocery shopping. It's also great as a day bag in a pinch. I have either not had room for a day bag to pack, or I've forgotten it, or maybe I just couldn't take it with me that day. And these are just so strong. I mean, they're awesome. So I will link the brand that I have, which I absolutely love. And if they don't have this brand where you are, then I will link the closest option. But all of these links are gonna be down below for you, and you can just shop your little heart out. This is a new one for me, and I just started taking this with me, but packable silverware. Yeah, so I love this because sometimes we're in places and you want to order in, they forget the silverware, you have to go down and ask the hotel, and that's fine too. Like if you want to be a minimalist traveler, that's perfectly fine, and hotels with restaurants typically will give you some. But I love this one because it's stainless steel, so they just feel like regular silverware in your hands. You can also get bamboo versions, you can get different combinations, you can get a spork, you can get all sorts of different types and combinations to suit your needs. Personally, I would recommend getting one if you're a user of chopsticks like I am. I would actually recommend getting one with chopsticks and potentially a straw included, because then it's just all together in one little thing. Now keep in mind, this one as stainless steel, I wouldn't put this in a carry-on bag. Maybe it would be fine, but I'd be too afraid they would take it. So maybe a bamboo option would be better for anybody who travels carry-on only. The ultimate must-have for any traveler are noise-canceling headphones. So this comes in various sizes, shapes, types, whatever, and I have a couple different types. So I've recently gotten these Sony ones. I'll link the exact model down below because I was going back and forth on which model I wanted. Now I do have earbuds. I have the Pixel Buds, and I'm sure a lot of you may have AirPods, but there's just something about like having it over your ear, because mine always fall out of my ears if I have the inside ones. So these are amazing. And I really like this model because it has everything that would make traveling a little bit more comfortable, including obviously noise canceling, but it also has, for those long flights, a little adapter for the plane so you can plug right in. Of course, you can always buy one of those the iFly or something like that, where it Bluetooths into the entertainment center. But I love these, and I think it's a great brand, and I just love this pair. I've been obsessed with them since I bought them. A multi-adapter plug, I have a couple different models of this. So I do use an Anker one that just plugs into the wall, and then you have like a little power bank outside so that you can plug in your all your USB things, or just a regular plug adapter. Just keep in mind that if you use an adapter, that your thing that you're plugging in has variable voltage, because that can really mess with the electricity if it's 110 versus 220. So keep an eye on that. But I'll link a couple different models down below for you so you can kind of see what might fit your traveler's needs best. And if you're watching this for yourself, no judgment. I actually had to run and get this because I use it almost every day, but a portable tech organizer. So there are many different brands. Peak Design is a big favorite. I do have their tech pouch as well, but this is my daily. So this is from BagSmart. I love the brand BagSmart. They're just a really great brand, and I think they make very useful products, as does Peak Design. So pick your brand. This one I use a lot. They have the loops for cables, which I really like. They have the zipper pouch area for smaller things that you don't want to get lost. If your mouse will fit in here, you can pop your mouse in there. Mine doesn't because I have a big mouse. And then a pen or a stylus holder, or you can just pop things in here and close it. Like, everybody will use these kinds of things differently, but I really like this one because it kind of just slips into my backpack. And yeah, I've been using this, oh my gosh, for 5 or 6 years. And I've been recently using it a lot more because I use an office in the other part of town. So I take all my office stuff in here, and you can see, like, it basically looks brand new. It's kind of crazy. I didn't even realize that until I started this video. But this is a favorite, and a tech organizer, a tech pouch is definitely key for any traveler. Before we go on to the next one, I just want to tell you, it is that time of year for Christmas markets and holiday cheer. So if you are interested in watching some videos around Christmas markets or Christmas things to do in Amsterdam, things like that, I will leave the link at the end of the video for you so you can just binge all those videos on that playlist. I can't start this section without talking about packing cubes, of course. If you're gonna get a packing cube, get good ones. So there are many brands of good ones. Things that I would personally look for are ones that have compression, so that if you have a bulkier sweater, you can then zip it up so that you can kind of pack around that. And yes, I know I left it open, but I do like that it has mesh. And then especially on the bigger ones, like when you're packing your clothes and stuff like that, I like ones where it's two-sided. So we have mesh on this one side, and then on the other side, it's actually waterproof lining, which I really like for wet clothes, dirty clothes, things like that. If you want to go a little bit less expensive than packing cubes, maybe just get them a laundry bag. I think these are great. So many people forget, like, what are you gonna do with your dirty laundry? Get a laundry bag. It's very simple, very easy, so lightweight and takes up no space. If you're looking for a bigger ticket item and the person has no luggage or their luggage breaks, because let me tell you, the luggage that you might buy at your department stores, they may not last a very long time, especially if you don't even know the name of the brand, because let me tell you, it is so frustrating when you go somewhere and a wheel pops off, or it's dented immediately, or something like that. So I would actually really recommend two of my favorite brands. eBags is my go-to. I've had them for 10 years now, and I had my first casualty last month. Something stabbed the fabric. I don't know how it happened. I don't even know how it was physically possible, but it did. Sad. But the other one is Level 8. It is lightweight, the ones that I really like, the model that I really like, which is what I'll link down below. It's very lightweight. The wheels are so smooth. It's ridiculous. It's great handle, like it doesn't wobble all around. It's high quality. I especially love it for the carry-on size and the bright colors. I love the colors. My pack safe bags. I feel like I talk about them in every single video. I love PackSafe so much. I've been using them for so long. I have so many of their bags for different reasons. I have the City Safe CX, the big one and the small one. I recently have the Vibe, which Sean took over. And I just love all of it. My newest bag is the one that I take for work every day, and it's my carry-on, like my personal item bag, and it's my day bag. So I just love it so much. And I also have the purse and my passport holder. I just love PackSafe. The security features are really unmatched, and I just love them. I love how many designs they're coming out with and how versatile the bags are. So I'd highly recommend any of their bags, but again, I will link below the ones that I personally use and can vouch for. This passport cover, I'm afraid they don't make anymore, but there are other options. But it's just so nice to make sure that it's RFID protected so nobody can steal your information. Very important. Okay, let's talk about health. So you need to stay hydrated on the road. Absolutely. You want to stay safe. In a lot of places in Europe, you don't have to worry about the water quality, but there are still some places that you do. Not to mention other parts of the world where it's well known that you don't drink the water. So Sean and I have bought these Grail bottles. Now my top is quite beat up at this point because I actually use this and use a carabiner and latch it onto my backpack. So it does get swung around a lot. But the Grail water bottle has a great filtration system in it, and I would highly recommend them. They are a bit pricey, which makes a great gift because somebody might not want to buy a high quality one for themselves. And it's so important that you have one that will actually purify the water, because you probably know, we've all had it happen, that bug that you get from eating the wrong thing or drinking the wrong water. And a first aid kit. I also have one of those red pouches where you just buy it off the internet, which is what I will link for you. But I also make my own first aid kit, and this has like powders and pills and band-aids and things like that. Just things so that you can get to a pharmacy, basically. And I just found this cute little pouch, which if you want to make your own, feel free. But of course, you can buy something ready-made. But it's really handy and kind of actually important to have stuff like this with you. So it makes a great gift for those people who that might just slip their mind. For the fun stuff, it's totally time for the fun stuff. I would highly recommend a quick drying towel. I really like these from Dock and Bay, but really any kind will do. I like the brand, I like the quality, I like the colors, I love color. So this is a really good one, and the sizes, they go really big if you want like a family size towel, or a bigger person who wants to actually wrap it around themselves, or for really any reason. These are amazing, highly recommended. If they're a photographer, you might want to get them a lightweight tripod. I am using mine, so I can't show it to you, but I use the Peak Design aluminum tripod, and I absolutely love it. If your loved one is a budding photographer, maybe that is something worth looking into. I've kind of gotten obsessed with the Wanderlust magazine. Yeah, I have 4 issues here. I'm pretty sure I bought one in the US when I was there at Barnes & Noble or Books A Million or one of them. But this is full of inspiration. I love them. They're so well done. They're beautiful, and they cover the entire world. So if you're not sure where to go, they always tend to have a theme. So this is the hot list from this past year. This is fall in North America. This is Solo Journeys, and this is the 30th anniversary edition. But I love the variety and just how much information you can get from it. And the information is just so well organized. If they've been talking about a destination non-stop, maybe it's time to get them guidebooks. I actually believe in getting multiple brands guidebooks. I really love different brands. I have worked with Marco Polo before and I love their stuff. And I also love that they get a little more granular in the regions. So like I have, I don't know, 20 of them and half of them are different places in Italy because I love Italy. If you don't know that, I love Italy. And I have like 20 videos from Italy, so you should check those out if you love Italy too. But Rick Steves, if you're American, he's an icon and you should get his books as well. Lonely Planet, just go to your bookstore and find some good ones. I'm sure they will absolutely appreciate it. I'll leave the links down below, but I hope I don't have to say this, but just in case, support your local bookstores if you have them. They are so important to any community, but I will leave them down below if you just don't have time to go to a store or maybe there's nothing near you, but support local whenever you possibly can. Okay, we're going back to the inspirational because like I'm obsessed with these and I might actually have a problem. And they're really heavy, so let me bring them over. Okay, so Lonely Planet and National Geographic have done something very smart. They have found topics that people are really interested in, but maybe they're interested in the whole topic and not just the place. For example, I have this Food Journeys of a Lifetime National Geographic book. It's very big. I don't know why I keep blocking my own face, sorry. I'm obsessed with this. It's a great coffee table book, but it's also just a great research book. And the price point will vary, you know, $30 to $50 or euros. And I don't know, it's just beautiful and it's so helpful. Other ones that I have, because I'm obsessed and I have to show you, Wine Trails of Europe. That's me, that's for me. Train travel in Europe, because it's so easy to get around Europe by train that I think this is a great one to have for inspiration, especially if you want to take a longer trip. And Lonely Planet's Where to Go When in Europe, because I mostly show you Europe. And it shows you like different reasons to go to different places in different seasons. And I think that is so helpful because when traveling in the off season can just give you such an amazing experience that you should take the opportunity to do that whenever possible. And that can give you some really great suggestions. Now for actual experiences that you can give, I suggest a couple of different companies. Tingley is really unique, and I actually met with the company, like the CEO and everything, in their base in Vilnius, Lithuania, and had a great time in Lithuania while I was there. They are a great company and they really want to help you give great gifts. So the idea is you can give a gift certificate and they can pick from different kinds of activities on their travels from all around the world. So it's really, really cool, and they make really great like either electronic versions or paper versions that you can send to your loved one. And I think it's a really great way to just say, hey, I love you, I'm thinking about you, and I want you to have the best time of your life when you're traveling. You can also give a gift certificate for Get Your Guide, which is how I book a lot of my personal activities when I'm traveling. I think they have a great like interface on the app and on the website. I really like their like cancellation policies, how everything is, like how all the information is presented, all of it. It's such a great website, and you can get a gift certificate and then send that to them so that they can pick whatever they want. Not quite as cool as Tingley with the branding and everything, but it's still an interesting option. And food tours. Some food tour companies offer a gift option. So if you know that they're going someplace, you can gift them that, or potentially just gift it for the company itself. And some of these have like food tours in different parts of Europe. So I think it's just a great way to, I don't know, nudge them to do something while they're there that maybe they don't want to spend the money on, because I think that's really what gift giving is about, is helping people do something for themselves that maybe they wouldn't take the time to do for themselves. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. But it's so nice to be able to give someone the gift of an experience. It's just, yeah, it just makes me light up, because that's what I want to do for you, and I hope that you want to do that for others. And lastly, my favorite thing on this list that you will never think of is Footballs. What do I mean by footballs? Well, I mean these little babies. So these are hard rubber and they come in different forms, and I will link a couple different versions down below for you, but these are key because, can you see them? There you go. These are key when traveling because you are probably gonna be walking a lot. And let me tell you, it can really damage your feet and you can be in a lot of pain. And I don't want that. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for the person that you are watching this video for. So what these do is at the end of your day, you roll your feet on them. And so I have a small one and a nubbed one. And for me, they do very different things. So I would recommend getting at least those two. But if not, even just one is something. So get your feet on them, or their feet. And if you do that for a few minutes after your really long day, your feet will feel so much better the next day. I promise you. Obviously, they need to wear proper walking shoes, but it changes everything. They're so small, you can take them anywhere, and they make a great gift because you want your people to enjoy their trip, right? What other suggestions do you have? Let me know down below, and I would love to hear from you. I hope this gave you some great ideas to share with your loved ones, and I really appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe if you aren't already for more travel tips and travel around Europe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!